Hey everyone. First off, I want to apologize. I am not very, my hair is a mess today. My husband woke me up at like 6:30, right out of bed, to go and have breakfast with him and his mom, and I've been running errands all day long since then, and I have not had a moment to myself until now. Yeah, and so anyway, but I did promise that I would try my best to keep up on my pregnancy vlogs. So I'm really trying. I did have my doctor's appointment yesterday, and I'm so tired of the doctor's office that we have that's closest to us, and it's just so tiring. I was supposed to be seen at 5:30. I was in the room, the exam room, just waiting in there, and I waited an entire hour. And then I was so hungry because my husband and I had been in town. We hadn't eaten anything since like 1 o'clock or so, and it was just a light snack, and I was so hungry that I just started getting emotional, and I was getting really dizzy, and nobody even bothered to come in and see if I was doing okay or say, sorry, the doctor's not in here yet. It's just common sense that you should check up on your patients when they're in the room and just make sure they're okay and that they don't need any snacks or drinks or anything like that. And I just got emotional and I started crying. And I texted my husband because my husband was trying to get all the other errands done while we were there. And I texted him and asked him if he could hurry up and come back because I was just really getting emotional and it was embarrassing. And I really wanted to yell at the doctor. It's like, first off, I could have had an exam, blood test, an ultrasound, all this stuff done in 1 hour's time. And, for me to sit there and wait like that was just ridiculous. And the first thing was that the nurse did my blood pressure, and the blood pressure took like 3 times to go through. And that never happens. And the last time I had my appointment, it took 2 times, and that never happens. It always usually goes through the first time. And my blood pressure this time was only 86 over 56-ish. And they didn't even say anything about that. Not a single word. Just like it didn't even matter to them. That's low. I'm not stupid. I've worked in the nursing field before, and I know what your diastolic and your systolic blood pressure level are supposed to be. And so, I know it's obvious that I can't seem to get enough water down and stuff with feeling nauseous all day long, but you should at least say something. So, and I got really dizzy about the 3rd time. I started like getting lightheaded, and the nurse asked if I needed to lay down, and I was like, I think I'm going to be okay. But even with that situation, she should have come back and asked if I was doing okay, at least after 20-30 minutes of waiting. So it's just very lacking in customer service. Even though patients are patients, does not mean that you don't have customer service in that at all. So I really am getting tired of the medical field and industry, and how a lot of the people are just, when people are there, it's for the money versus the the work that they do. So, and so after that, the doctor came in. She saw that I was crying, and I told her I was emotional, and I wanted to yell at her. I wanted to say all those things, and of course, I get afraid to do things like that unless my husband is around. And so, she just patted my leg, and she's like, "I'm really sorry," and stuff. And just there was another patient that was just, and it's just been busy all day long. I don't care. I'm a patient too. I'm just as important. I think sometimes I feel like they all know that the situation that took place with Ava and how there were almost a huge lawsuit. And I mean, only because we didn't choose to go through on anything like that. But sometimes I feel like they have a problem with me. It's like I've never done anything wrong except for you guys being stupid and ignorant and really screwing up. So. And things like that are not supposed to happen in the medical field. And somebody who's worked in the medical field for 16 years, it's really, But I know it wasn't a lot of those doctors' faults. It was just one person. So, but I just sometimes feel like they see that and they know who I am and they just act all, Ava, be careful around the doggy. Ava, come here. Leave Tilly alone. Anyway, so she just basically wanted to touch base on how I was feeling with having taken that. It's basically just a vitamin B6, and that's all she wanted to do. She wanted to go over my blood levels as well, or my blood test things and all that stuff when I went in 2 weeks ago. But I had so many other questions, and it's like she just, she was more concerned about going over this stuff. Like it was only supposed to be a 10-minute appointment. Ava, come here. Come here. That's Granny's doggy, and you don't bug her. I don't know how well she handles being around kids. Okay, hold on just a moment. Come here. Come here. Tilly doesn't want to play. She's going to bite you, baby. We will tell Granny on her. Yes, we will. We will tell Granny on her. My mother-in-law comes up here when she watches Ava, and she's out doing a mural and stuff right now, and she left her dog here, and apparently she does not want to be messed with. So she keeps... And of course, Ava growls back at people, so when the dog growls at her, yeah, we've taught our daughter to be a zombie, so. Okay, anyway, so she went over all the stuff. She was saying that all, tests for chlamydia and gonorrhea, all that stuff was negative, and then that I was O positive for my blood type, which I always thought I was A positive my whole life. And then Daniel's mom is about 75% sure that he's O negative. So maybe Ava's O positive. You don't have to growl at her anymore. It's okay. She's done. And you're so silly. Mommy can't focus anymore. Do you see yourself? Hi. Hi. And I asked her again what my blood level was at 6 weeks for my HCG, and she said it was 32,000. I did explain to her that hers was only about 32,000 was at least 2.5 times more than it was with Ava. So I think that might be why I'm just pretty darn hormonal and emotional and pretty sick. So, you're not going to stop now that doggy did that, huh? Yeah. Let's see. I know. I'm sorry, you guys, that I say so many times. It's never going to stop, so. Can you blow them a kiss? Go. Mwah, mwah. What else? Yeah, I just felt really and she also said that my bacteria level, my urine was pretty high the last time 2 weeks ago. And yet they didn't even bother to call me and tell me that and say, we'd like you to go and be tested for a UTI, at your local clinic or something. They didn't even, it's like, if you guys knew that for 2 weeks, why did you not bother to call me and tell me? So I've been dealing with this bacteria in my system for over 2 weeks now. It's like, okay, thanks. And so I was pretty sure that I had a UTI starting Sunday, but I didn't know that 2 weeks ago they already knew. So she just put me on an antibiotic anyway without going ahead and doing a test for UTI. So I'm back on taking the darn antibiotic that I took in January. And so that's fun. I just absolutely hate having to take things while I'm pregnant. And then she was saying that I can go ahead and come in for an ultrasound at 10, I cannot believe this is already 9 minutes, at 20 weeks. When 2 weeks before that, she was saying I had to wait till 22 to 24 weeks to check on the heart murmur and stuff that Daniel and Ava have to see if that baby has it too. And I'm like, okay, did you not remember that you told me just 2 weeks ago that I had to wait an extra 2 to 4 weeks? And then this one is the one that really ticks me off, is that she's trying to say that my due date is November 14th because when I came in for my ultrasound that I only measured at 5.5 weeks. And it's like, no, I have it on video with the ultrasound tech telling me and measuring the baby, saying the date of my due date and what I was measuring. And I told her, I was like, I'm keeping it the same. She's like, okay, well, that's fine, but here we're going to keep it at November 14th. It's like, whatever, you guys do whatever the heck you want. I'm tired. I'm most likely going to be going to the Board of Nursing for them, or Board of Health, because the screw up with my daughter was, it's like, okay, it's fine. I'm just not paying the hospital bill from it. If it happens again, then you guys are in trouble. I am watching these people like a hawk because they're all ignorant. I feel like I'm going to an appointment every week or month or so to deal with ignorant people who don't even know what they're doing and they don't even care. So it just really, really bugs me. What else did she do that was really annoying? Yeah, I was just really disappointed in the whole thing. And I wanted to hear the baby's heartbeat, because she had said that at 12 weeks you can hear the baby's heartbeat. And she was saying, well, we usually just do this is just a quick checkup thing and stuff. You can't listen to my baby's heartbeat real quick? I mean, I have my Doppler, but I ran out of the ultrasound gel, and I forgot to get some aloe vera while we were out running errands. What are you doing? Stop biting the chair, weirdo. I've been using lotion, but that's just, it makes it really staticky, so I can barely hear the baby's heartbeat. So yeah, I'm thinking of going ahead and paying like $50 to go to a place to just do a quick ultrasound, because I feel really weird. Like with Ava, we had 4 ultrasounds done between 6 to 20 weeks, and 6 to 19 weeks. And I just feel weird. Like, I feel like I need to see this baby again. So, hey, baby. I love you. You got this squishy face. And she has piggies now. Yeah, see, I have piggies now. You see your piggies? Do you see your piggies? This is actually the first time she's been in front of a mirror with them. Yeah, so I'm just really bummed. I did, however, gain like 3 pounds in 2 weeks, so that was a good thing. And I hadn't been sick until this morning, because I ended up getting out of bed before eating crackers or anything, because I really had to go to the restroom. I was out all night long. I didn't get up at all to go to the bathroom. Or that I can... Actually, I think I did. I just don't remember. I think I was like sleepwalking practically. And you're being heavy. Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure I did go, but I just had to go so badly that I didn't eat anything. I got way too fast, and that made me really sick. And so that was when my husband was waking me up to see if we wanted to go have breakfast with him. And so, okay, Mommy's gonna put you down again. Please stay away from the doggy. I'm trying to get this done quickly. Yeah, anyway, I hadn't been sick since last Thursday, so I almost made it a week without actually vomiting. So I have been nauseous. Today I was a lot more nauseous because I accidentally forgot to take my medication until just now. And I usually take it at 7 o'clock in the morning. I have only been taking it 2 times, even though it says 3 times, and the doctor told me yesterday that's okay, even though I feel like I can't trust her. So, yeah, and they try to schedule me for Dr. Claxton, and I'm like, can I get somebody else, please? That was the doctor that I saw in January that had horrible bedside manner. Anyway, let me do a belly shot for you guys real quick, because this is about to end. So, yeah, that's the belly. It's kind of painful. I'm getting a lot of round ligament pain. I can definitely feel it. So, it's like a huge bump. So, yeah, I just feel really weird. I feel like these are on weird. Anyway. But, yeah, I do feel weird on how huge my belly is. But they obviously don't care about that at the clinic or the place I go to. So, yeah. But I am going to look up and try to go and do that ultrasound. I know my husband won't be able to go do it, but I really, really, really want to see the baby again. So, Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go because this is already 15 minutes. But thank you guys for watching. And sorry there wasn't a whole lot to talk about, but it's a very adventurous appointment. Anyway, bye you guys. Have a good day.